Digits BB! Welcome back everyone to Digits BB. Tonight we'll be continuing Tales of the Neon Sea. We started this game the other day. It would have been Monday for me. I didn't stream the game last night just because I was getting a little bit behind schedule on my evening routine with exercise and dinner and whatnot, and didn't want to start stream too late. So we're going to begin the game from where we left off. Oh, that's right, I should probably playing this game with a controller last time, so I'll probably do the same now. I do like the opening menu music of this game. It's nice to just have playing on the stream intro screen while I'm getting set up. Nice atmospheric music. It starts shredding later in the song too. Alright, so let's continue where we left off. I guess this game does have chapters. Chapter selection is the thing on the menu. Genetic modification can greatly improve a person's... Oh, well, I was trying to read that, but if the game just wants to jump on ahead, then fine. I guess we won't be reading that. Right, so the last thing we did was we were trying to repair our robot friend BBX, and things went horribly wrong. Don't worry, BBX, I'll fix you, probably. Rex does not sound too optimistic about this. Alright, how were we meant to go about fixing this? I don't remember. Were we supposed to go to another level of the apartment? There were some floors that we weren't allowed to access yet. This is where we were, right? Upstairs in the attic? Yeah, this is where we came from. And I think... Well, downstairs was off limits before, but then it became available as soon as we had to look for machine parts to set up the repairs. So we can go down here now. Is there something in the pause menu that will tell me? Oh, go to the repair shop? Where would the repair shop be? Outside? Are we leaving the apartment? Oh, well, our cat friend is here. Can't I get a moment of peace around here? Okay, William, time for that walk I promised you. Is William going to join us? Let's go, William. Hello, Weena, welcome. We're continuing the game from where we left off. I didn't stream last night, so what you're seeing now is picking up directly where we ended before. Wow, this does look very like cyberpunk, very like Tokyo meets science fiction movie. I like the 712 convenience store. That's amazing. That's a nice touch. And these banners for the mayor election. Oh, and even the detective, Teitanjimu, is what the kanji says above detective, which is accurate. Is the repair shop that sign that says the robot below it says like Shinsho? Is that how that's read? I don't know if it's even a Japanese word. I think some of this stuff might actually be like Chinese use of kanji characters, because this game also has Chinese language options. So Shinsho, that based on reading that, it would suggest that it's like a repair shop or like a like medical treatment facility, but it's not a Japanese word that I'm aware of, so it could be Chinese. Did he just ditch me for a female cat? He was begging me to play with him just a minute ago. I guess gals before pals stands true, even for cats. I guess William was getting digits, but I don't think I've ever heard gals before pals, but that's at least a less misogynistic phrasing of a common bro speak that I've heard before. Oh well, I need to visit the repair shop anyway. This is noon? it looks like it's nighttime right now, just with the way things are lit out here, but I guess it could be like, wasn't it a thing in, I think in Blade Runner 2049 where, like, climate disasters and change had become so severe that there basically was no daytime hours anymore. It was just dark all the time. That's enough wondering. I better go to the repair shop now. I guess the repair shop is the other way then. This game has a very forceful way of making you go in certain directions when it's not really even clear what direction you're supposed to be walking. Arnold's my best friend, and I made him a kite, but Arnold's grandmother doesn't like me, so I'm not sure whether I'll be able to give him the kite. Sounds like quite the predicament to be in. What do you want to chat about? Guess we can just talk with the locals about whatever. Recent gossip, let's hear it. Do you have any gossip? Alright, this guy's an important character because he has a face, like an avatar in the game. There is one thing, actually, maybe you've already heard about it. Some people are terrified because they saw some strange shadows moving near the entrance of the sewers, but I didn't see anything when I went there. Was that me? That was basically what I was doing in the prologue of the game. They say that there are paranormal beings there. That's all the gossip we have. The election and vote. Have you decided who you're going to vote for yet? This guy's better be close if you're asking him political surveys. The election, since when are you interested in that? Because one of the candidates is a robot this time. I'll be voting for a human either way. I don't think robots stand a chance this time because you-know-who is also running for the election. That's... You're gonna say you-know-who and then we don't get to inquire about that? That sounds like some pretty juicy gossip, doesn't it? Nothing much. Just taking a look. What is this? Can't believe people are still putting up posters like this. When will humans and robots be able to put aside their differences? Oh, it's an anti-robot sign. I can see it now. I thought at first glance that was some sort of kanji that was just too small for me to read, but now I can see it's a robot shape. It has the anti-sign around it. Age 110. Age 2. Seems to have a thing for cats with white fur. Donut Cup Basketball Championship Trophy. There's a lot of just miscellaneous info in here that doesn't really seem too important to the plot, but it's there. Before the Sky City was built, Starlight City was one of the top 10 most populated cities in the world, and Bell Tower Avenue is one of the best spots with the most famous tourist attraction, Dona River. However, as people and business moved to the Sky City, this prosperity became a thing of the past. The Sky City sounds pretty much straight out of Blade Runner, the off-world colonies. It's a thing in that movie that a lot of Earth has been depopulated because everything's basically so, like, desolate that people took these, like, initiatives to, like, move to colonies on other planets for work. No robot. Propaganda denies the social identity of robots and suggests expelling smart robots. People have started to advertise a no-robot lifestyle in the hope that they can drive robots out of human civilization by denying their individuality. Though it has been many years since the turmoil of the human-robot war, many people still believe this. Oh right, this is the armor from the attic. Alright, moving on. Hello, do you like a lollipop? Lollipops are my favorite. I guess Rex doesn't have an answer to that question. Why is it taking so long? Woof woof. Are you hurting again, Cheese? Take this painkiller. I promise you'll be released from this body very soon. Hey, is this guy euthanizing his dog just out in the street? Hello, Vlad. Welcome. Konbanwa. Genki. Oh, repair shop. Perfectly labeled. It says... Does that kanji say EG? Is that what that is? It's a little bit hard to read. It's probably EG, which means repairs in Japanese. Nobody's at the desk. That's strange, nobody's here. Oh, holograms. Morax. Oh, it's you. I thought it was a customer. I'm not a customer? Oh, hello, RM Porter. Welcome. Nice to have you join us since that raid while you were playing Animal Crossing last week. Yeah, so this is my second session playing the game. I'm not too far in yet, but... This seems to be kind of like a side-scrolling adventure game, very heavily inspired by, like, Blade Runner and other, like, cyberpunk science fiction movies. Oh man, do you have any cheap decoders or processors? I'm busy in the back. The secondhand stuff is all over there. Go check it out for yourself. This robot. This thing used to serve in the army, and I heard it had quite the reputation back then. Is it a riot trooper? No wonder it looks so familiar. It has so many problems that it will take a long time to fix this thing. We're getting a lot of info in our menu as we talk to these people. Whoa, hold on. These prices are insane. Have you lost your mind? Calm down. I only sell good stuff, and good stuff comes at a price. Even so, everything you see here is at least 30% cheaper than the market value. It's a bargain, really. And anyway, you should know that it isn't easy to find parts for that antique robot of yours. I don't suppose you can sell them for cheaper. If money is a problem, my offer for you to become my test subject still stands. I can compensate you with some parts. That's right, our main character here is like essentially a cyborg. Like, a lot of his body parts have been replaced with machine parts over the years, so I guess if he's willing to subject himself to experiments, we can get discounts. Can't believe you're still thinking about that. As I said before, there's no way that's happening. Alright then, come back when you've got the cash, and in the meantime, leave me alone. Whatever. Do we have money? Is that a relevant thing in this game, that we can, like, check our wallet and see how much we've saved up? Does this menu, like, expand to, like, farther stuff beyond just these little boxes we're seeing here? Like, is this like a longer menu that we had to scroll down as we get more information? Age 77. Is this kind of in an era where people tend to, like, live to be older and have, like, longer physical stamina and such due to, like, machine enhancements? Originally called the Repaya Shop, but if you ask him about that name, he might set the violent Tromper robot on you. The Repaya Shop. Oh, Deus Ex, that's a really good comparison as well. I wasn't really thinking about that because I was just thinking about movies, but yeah, I played the original Deus Ex back in, like, high school in, like, the early... I say early 2010s. I think it was, like, literally the year 2010 that I played that game. But, yeah, I had the original CD-ROM of it, because my dad used to be, like, kind of a casual PC gamer in, like, the late 90s, early 2000s. So he had an actual copy of the game, like the disc, that I played back then. And I have the I think it's the collector's edition or director's cut or something on Steam now. I'm curious to play that game again because it's been so many years. I remember, like, story-wise it was interesting, and like the branching storylines and different choices you can make and different approaches to like the levels. The AI in that game is like very it's very dated now, where like the enemy characters can be pretty stupid, where like they'll like literally lose track of you, or you can like duck into a sewer and they'll completely forget that you're there, and that sort of thing. But Deus Ex is still a really interesting game. I still remember a lot about like the ending and the last level being like super trippy and stuff. Anyway, so William has appeared. William, you're back so soon? What have you got there? William brought over a piece of ripped cloth with blood on it. Did William kill someone for me? Are you hurt? I don't see any wounds, though. The little guy is so anxious. Something must have happened. Since I can't do anything else for BBX right now, I should probably follow William and take a look. Oh, William's really running for it. Oh, have we broken past the plot wall? Can we venture off to this side of town now? Oh, a bar called Dragon sounds like super Yakuza, doesn't it? Yeah, this is a very nightlife looking area. I mean, this is a ramen shop over here, presumably, judging by the kanji. Artificial meat. Oh, Kobe. That's cool too. Kobe beef. Oh, well, we've been plot walled again right here. What is William trying to lead me to? Looks like William wants me to go into the alley with him. I guess we don't have anything else to do. Are those all the sounds of flies? I mean, geez, it's kind of jarring on the ears. William, is this your girlfriend? Judging from her fur, she seems to be a rare breed. Good choice, William. Alright, we're commenting on William's digits here. Elizabeth? How do we know Elizabeth's name? Well, is she... She's wearing a collar, but doesn't have a tag on it. How do we know her name is Elizabeth immediately? Like... Do you understand what I said? Wait, is that blood on you? Let me see where you're hurt. Weird, I don't see any wounds. I mean, is it not obvious by now they're the ones who caused the injury? Oh my god, is there a dead body? Oh my, oh, that's gruesome. Jesus. Shit, a dead body. Been dead for a while now. Wait, I know this woman. It's Mrs. Perry. She's the landlord at Sofa Apartments. It's like she got bashed on the head by something. I need to call the police immediately. Aren't we? We are a detective, aren't we the police? Hello, I'm calling from Sofa Apartments. There's a body lying among the trash in the alley. Please, send someone quickly. Okay, yes, thank you. There must still be some evidence here, since not many people come this way. Better look around before the police arrive. Clues and deduction. You have entered a crime scene. Carefully investigate every detail, as it could be a key clue to solving the case. Switch to the investigation view to find more traces at the scene. When you find all the traces, they will combine into important clues to help you build the final conclusion. Oh, is this investigation view right now? Well, I guess we can look at the wound and see what that's about. Oh, we're not. This is investigation view. Strangely shaped wound. Liver mortis and the what? I didn't get to read all that. Alright, so the controller starts vibrating and you hear that sound when there's something suspicious to check out. Hmm? Liver mortis. I don't know what that term means. Anything else on the cloth? There's something in the hand. Left hand... I really need to look at these details after they disappear like that. Is the game going to tell me when I've seen everything? Because I feel like I've checked the whole body at this point. Oh, that's what that term means. Okay. In other words, those are the parts of body that have blood drawn, like where there were wounds left. Alright, so we have left hand middle finger displays a ring mark, like there was a ring on the finger, but it's gone now. Skin on the neck exhibits nickel allergy. Strangely shaped wound on the head. And several instances of livor mortis. Livor mortis indicates the time of death is probably more than 24 hours ago. We can combine these little deets over here. Traces of jewelry worn on the neck and the left finger. Signs of rigor mortis are different from other areas, so the theft probably happened 4 to 5 hours after death. So basically somebody looted the body after it was already killed and left here. Is there supposed to be more to this? It looks like we should probably have more information to combine with that detail there. I'm kind of hovering over the whole body here and it's not picking up anything. But there's like a gauge up here indicating that we should be seeing more. Oh? Oh, there's different types of like viewing, I guess. Oh, no, this thing I already saw. Never mind. Well, why would it vibrate again like that if I've already seen it? Oh, did I find something else? Oh, apparently I am finding more details here by checking the same parts again, I guess. Alright, well, let's combine these, I guess. There's a strange wound caused by impact with something blunt, most likely the cause of death. There are scratches on the elbow and heel, and they seem to have formed after death. The corpse is moved at the time of the theft. Alright, now we combine everything. First stage autopsy analysis. It is estimated that the death occurred more than 20 hours ago. The corpse suffered a fierce collision 4 hours after death and was dragged here. The theft of the jewelry also happened at this time. Alright, something we can... Oh, so we have a new menu option now. Clues and deduction. Every clue you find on a case is just like a gear and a watch. Once you've found every clue and correctly combined them, the gears will mesh and you'll discover the truth. When you've collected enough clues, gears, deduce the meaning of them all here. Only when all clues, gears, are placed in the correct spots can you solve the case. Alright, so this game has turned into a murder mystery, I guess. We have our first clue here. Oh, do we have to actually place the gear somewhere? That's interesting. Doesn't matter where I place it? I guess it doesn't seem to matter now, because I don't have enough. I guess we can check more around the scene. Truck is blocking the way. Alright, so I guess we're stuck out here. There's more animals sleeping in this alley. Some marks extend all the way from the corpse to under the dumpster. I'll need to move it to find out more. Alright, can one of you cats help me move the dumpster, please? Clear traces of dragging on the ground surrounded by footmarks. Judging from the footmarks, the person was thin in stature. There are clear indications of dragging along the ground near the corpse and also some footprints. This indicates that the corpse was moved. The marks in the ground continue in this direction. I should follow them. The dragging starts from here with more traces nearby, and these footprints all seem to belong to the same person. The marks lead all the way to this dumpster. Hey there, little fatty, it's time to wake up. Rude. Rex, do you have to put it that way? Falkenberg, what a name. He's sleeping too soundly. I need to find something to distract him. Hey cats, can you distract this cat over here, please? What is this? Cat food? Where'd that come from? Just yeets it onto the ground. There's a new dent on the steel lid, which must have been caused by a heavy object falling onto it. Well, I mean, there are windows right above this dumpster. The investigation is almost complete. Let's see if we can reconstruct the case. By literally reconstructing with gears, right? Oh my goodness, this seems like a really extremely silly puzzle. Extremely silly. Is there supposed to be an intuitive way to set this thing up? I mean, I can see that this one is shaped like these gears right here, but otherwise not really getting much of a sense of what should go where. I suppose they're all supposed to be like connected, like touching one another. Which means that, well, but there's none like large enough to touch the one at the start, right? Oh, well, I have this, I guess. Like so. There we go. Okay, you just need to make sure they all touch. That makes sense. What a silly puzzle, though. That involved no actual detective reasoning. It was just putting pieces together. At about 9 p.m. yesterday, Mrs. Perry fell straight onto the dumpster from the... Dude, could you slow down? Not long after, a thief appeared and skulked around the corpse for quite some time. He or she hesitated, but decided to steal from the body in the end. After that, the corpse was dragged from here to the trash pile covered with garbage bags. However, the thief did not clean up the traces and marks that were left behind. Got an achievement. Back alley murder case. Judging from the time of death and the time of the theft, as well as the thief's behavior at the crime scene, the thief is unlikely to be the murderer. That person is probably attracted here by the sound of the thief committed theft on... The thief committed theft. The thief committed theft on impulse after seeing the valuables of on the deceased. The deceased fell down from her own apartment. I might be able to find out why Mrs. Perry was killed if I investigate the sofa apartment. Alright, and the cops have appeared on the scene. Alright, and those gears gotta go fast. They finally arrived. Royd, what are you doing here? I thought you'd be putting your feet up on that new lieutenant's desk of yours. Huh. And I never would have guessed that you would be the one to report the crime. It's been a while. Well, since you're already here, a big shot with some time on his hands like you would have figured out who committed the murder by now. Care to enlighten me? Oh hey, Carl's in this game too. We have William, we have Carl. Hold on, I should probably take a screenshot of this. And since Carl's not watching the stream, I can just share it with him with no context. Save the image as Carl the cop. Sir, the crime scene is under control. What are your instructions? Carl, come over here. I'd like you to meet the famous Rex. He was on the force too. Where have I heard that name before? Oh yes, you're regarded as some kind of hero around the station. Although personally, I'm not impressed by what I read in history books. Carl! It's okay, Royd. Don't mind him. Rex, tell us what you found. Well, first off, I actually know the deceased. She used to be a friendly face in the neighborhood before her husband died. But as for tonight, this is what I believe happened. So I think our next course of action should be to investigate Mrs. Perry's home in the Sofa Apartments. I apologize in advance if you feel offended, but I think your reasoning is based on unreliable assumptions. What part of the reasoning? The fact that somebody's dead, you know who she is, and you think the next step is to investigate her home? That seems pretty reasonable, doesn't it? I believe the right thing to do is follow the actual clues, like the stolen jewelry. I'm not interested in your big-time detective nonsense. Now, if you'll excuse me, I need to get back to the crime scene. I think Carl did it, dude. Carl did it. It was Carl. He's acting awfully suspicious. Carl, his temper gives me a headache sometimes. Rex, shall we find that apartment now? Alright, so we've gotten some new info in our menu. Mrs. Perry was 72, unemployed. Always feeds the street cats. Has trouble getting promotions due to his distaste for kissing the butt of his superiors. I think the writers had a fun time with some of these bios. Oh, well, here's our first case. Oh, are you Mr. Rex? My name is Catherine, and I'm a big fan of yours. Can you please give me some advice? Teachers, baby. Has some advice. Well, this might not be the best time. Ahem. I'm so sorry. I still need to take notes. I'll ask you for your advice again later. Hey, Elizabeth. Why are you here? What's that on you? Are the street cats bullying you? Poor Elizabeth. Did she do it? This child knows that white cat. Maybe she can tell us something. Dude, she totally did it. Hey, little friend. What's your name? Hello, sir. My name is Alice. Do you know this cat? Of course I know her. She's the prettiest cat of them all, and Mrs. Perry simply adores her. Do you know which apartment Mrs. Perry lives in? I need to visit her. Yes, I do. She lives in number 303, right under my place. Is this the entrance to the building? We finished our investigation here. Let's leave the rest to Carl and check out the victim's home. Are we ready to go upstairs? Let's do it. Let's go. Oops, didn't mean to open that elevator yet. Mrs. Perry must be one of his supporters because this poster is in pristine condition. Candidate with a Russian-sounding name. Has a good chance of being the next mayor. Wait, this guy is human, right? Doesn't say anything about him being a robot, so I'm going to assume that he's a human. What was the detail on Mrs. Perry again? Did it say that? It said that she was unemployed, but was the idea that her, whoops, that her husband is like the owner of this building? I thought it said something like that. Yeah, well, she's the landlord. I mean, occupation unemployed, but she doesn't work, but she makes her money from owning property. And that's why it's implied that she's a supporter if she has these posters at the entrance of the building. There's nothing else we can do here. Alright, so we gotta hurry on the case. Look at our dude here, Roy. He's get sweaty, stay sweaty. Mrs. Perry lives on the 3rd floor. Can you hit the button? I suppose I can check out the other floors while we're here. Is there a trash bag just sitting out here on the floor? That's not very, good manners or hygiene, is it? Oh, we can, oh, this is 303 right here. It's like we can knock on other doors, but that's not another door. It's the apartment we're trying to get into. Should we, go straight into 303 or see if we can, talk to anybody else? Oh, whoa there! That's... You didn't have to answer the door like that. I mean... 301 residents. I'm only seeing one. Excuse me? What happened? We need to ask you some questions. How's your relationship with Mrs. Perry? Did she have any friends or enemies? Well, other than some unpleasantness with the steakhouse at the entrance of the alley regarding street cats, Mrs. Perry got along well with most people. She loved entertaining children at her place and the children loved her. Oh, right, she also hated robots. Ask about yesterday. Did you hear anything unusual between 12 p.m. to 11 p.m. yesterday? We went shopping after having lunch and didn't return until 10 p.m. We don't know what happened. That's right, I saw a robot in front of apartment 303 when I left home yesterday. I don't know what it was here for. Thanks, we have all the information we need. Sorry for taking up your time. Alright, is anybody gonna do anything wild if we have the R to R emote? Gonna see anything interesting on behind the door at 302? Oh, well that haircut is a worse offense than the last person at 301. I mean, what is up with this dude's hair? And like that dude's nose takes up like 30% of his face, man. Officer, I didn't do anything wrong, did I? Why does it say residents when there's only one person answering the door? Relax, we just need to answer some questions. Did you often chat with Mrs. Perry? What else do you know about her? Mrs. Perry was a loner and she didn't talk to other people much. She took care of the street cats, though, and gave them food. The people from the steakhouse in the alley wanted to discuss the matter of the street cats with her, but Mrs. Perry didn't want to talk to them. Ask about yesterday. What did you do yesterday? Did you hear anything unusual while you were home? I slept all day yesterday. I heard the sounds of cats and children when I woke up in the afternoon. I thought Mrs. Perry had some children over her place, so I didn't pay too much attention to it. Dude, it was totally that kid Alice. She was totally the one who did it, dude. Alright, we have all the information we need. Alright. What are we going to find in 303? This must be Mrs. Perry's place. I'll call a professional and unlock the door. I do as the professional, the bottom of my shoe? I mean... Oh, it's not. We had to... Of course, there's a lock-picking puzzle. Can I ring up Grace right now? She seems to be a trained expert in lock-picking, right? Alright, there's one thing I've learned from Grace. It's that I need to make sure I dramatically tilt my head while trying to solve this puzzle. This type of lock design can withstand electronic tampering and forced entry. The only way to unlock it is to guide the signal to the target by moving the discs. And different video games have very different approaches to lock picking, don't they? Oh, we're lining up the... Oh, what the... Oh. It's like a maze. Huh. Interesting concept. Oh, if I just do this... Oh, not quite. That overshoots it. There's no way to just reverse the last thing that I did. That'd be helpful because I'm kind of just haphazardly moving stuff around. Oh, is this it? That still overshoots it. I can get onto this piece right here. To get onto this piece, I just moved to the bottom somehow. Dude, please! true. I need to do some more head tilts here. That's for sure. I haven't been doing that. Been too focused. See, where does this line up? Need to get in that piece here. Dude, every time I see something, I end up getting sidetracked because I'm trying to get into one spot and I just can't figure it out. Oh my god, dude. This is a challenge. So I just need to check something on my phone real quick. Alright, just checking a work-related email real quick. Alright, now I've kind of lost track of what I was doing, to be honest. The thing about puzzles like this and looking up how to do them on YouTube is that they involve such a sequence of properly arranged movements that it's kind of hard to even follow a walkthrough on this kind of thing if you weren't following from the very beginning. Also, this game is pretty niche, so... Well, then again, there was that one walkthrough that I saw on Steam, so somebody has done... Whoops, a clear video walkthrough of this. How do I get to these pieces on the end, man? This is crazy. Cannot figure this out for the life of me. Nothing ever lines up the way I want it to. Oh my god, we are going to be here the rest of the evening, everybody. I now understand what the Steam reviews were saying when they found the puzzles in this game to be a pain in the ass. I understand exactly what they were talking about. These are the kind of tedious puzzles that I struggle with immensely, too. Because at a certain point, I'm just hitting buttons and I'm not even paying attention, really, to what I'm doing, which is obviously not good. There's only a few places we can move here from the inside, and I guess the goal really is to get as far inside as we can with these little pieces. Wait, did I just get into one of them? I think I did. I think I made progress, everybody. I think I made progress. Dude, I think I totally made progress, dude. I totally made progress. Dude, how do I keep making progress? I had it? Did I? Did I have it? I'm not sure where you're... Oh! There it is. There it is. Oh my god, okay. Digis BB. Alright, 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 alright. Easy peasy. Shut up, Rex. This half mechanical and half electronic log can go to the museum now. A museum? Why not a trash can? I mean, jeez. Oh wow, this is a crazy cat lady and what the fuck? Alright, well I don't have much time to talk about the interior decoration of this apartment because there's this dude just chilling here. With a little light shining across its face. Stay where you are and put your hands in the air. I've got you covered, Rex. Move up and check it out. Just like the good old days. This is a robot, dude. I don't know if we should really... I feel like this dude could... It's a... Look how intimidating this robot is. It could probably kill us with more than just its hands, to be honest. I think raising its hands is really gonna stop it from killing me right now. But it doesn't seem to be responding anyway, and... This is a classy robot. I did not notice that from the exterior shot. Oh, we're investigating again? Is this a dead robot? Soft artificial fingers. Some hair I saw, which means it probably was the entity that killed Mrs. Perry. I guess we can combine these. Judging from its clothes, this robot is an indoor servant worker who paid attention to manners and details. The crest indicates that he is working for a specific family. Alright, well I have a different mode, right? It's got a special eye. Alright, we can combine these. The hair and blood are confirmed to be Mrs. Perry's, so he is highly likely to be involved. And is that the bar complete? Combine everything. Blood and hair has been detected on the robot, so he was involved in some way, but he broke down here for no obvious reason. Relax, Royd. He's in hibernation mode. That thing scared the hell out of me. I almost shot it. Wait, what's that on the couch? It's blood! Rex, take a look at this. Do you say blood? There's also blood on the hands and feet of this robot. Robots are unable to harm humans, so what's with all the blood? Let's check out the couch. Got to do full investigation mode on the couch as well. There are dry bloodstains on the front and back of the couch. These bloodstains appear to be an attempt to clean up blood splatter. This is Mrs. Perry's blood, and it looks like a full 24 hours since the blood dried up. It's likely that Mrs. Perry was killed at about 12 o'clock yesterday. Also, judging from the trajectory of the blood splash, it was an upward strike with the swing starting at a low angle. Let's assume this is the primary crime scene. I'll organize all the information we have so far. Meanwhile, let me know if you find something else. Blood on the couch. The bloodstain on the couch appeared around 12 p.m. yesterday, which is the time of Mrs. Perry's death. The attack was launched from a position lower than Mrs. Perry's height. We have more to look around here. Looks like Mrs. Perry had a visitor before she died. Let's see what other information we can find. There are fingerprints and lip marks from Mrs. Perry on one of the cups. The other cup has marks left by a child? We need to find out who this is. It was Alice. I'm telling you, dude, it was Alice. Tea was made yesterday from the look of the tea leaf leftovers. Mrs. Perry had a little guest before she died. A little guest. Cats are just chilling here. A kid killed her. That's what I think. That seems to be a likely conclusion to me. Fingerprints are located on the candlestick. From the look of the candle, it's only been used for a short time. There's some intricate patterns carved on the bottom of the stand, similar to the shape of Mrs. Perry's wound. There could be another matching candlestick. Where did that one go? There should be a matching candlestick, and this is most likely the murder weapon. Are we playing the board game Clue? I mean... so-and-so in the living room with a missing candlestick. Although the pattern on the bottom of the candlestick is similar to the shape of the fatal wound, there's no trace of blood there. The murder weapon! Must be another matching candlestick. It's not here at the crime scene, so we can't confirm that right now. We're pretty much done here. Contact Roy and examine the next room. The cats ran off too. Hey, Roy, we're done with the investigation here. Let's check the next room. You can continue with the rest of the investigation. Carl told me they caught a suspect, so I better take a look. A suspect? Sure, I'll come over when I finish here. Oops. Wait, so do we have another gear puzzle we can make right now? Do we have enough gears to do this? Probably not, right? We're probably not done. Does this match? Dude, how do I get to the... Oh, I didn't properly place it. There we go. Yeah, it doesn't look like these gears are going to be touching. So my joystick is being super finicky right now. Alright, obviously we're not ready yet here. Oh, we found a diary. Oh, that's juicy. Let's read into this. Mrs. Perry's diary. Might be some clues inside, and the key should be somewhere in the house. Oh, it's locked up. I mean, I don't suppose the culprit took the key with them if they found it. Pictures everywhere. There's something peculiar about this set of cat paintings. There seems to be some hidden switches in them. What the? That's eerie. Oh, we're playing a game of Simon here. Alright, set that aside for a moment. See what else we can find. Mrs. Perry's schedule. This could hold some important clues. There must be something in the apartment that relates to the passcode. Oh, well, it's probably something to do with this. What if we go in, like, ascending order of how many cats are in these photos? No? Or a descending order? No? Well, why does this game focus so much on trial and error and not having any clear logic to how you should go about solving things? Everything is just about bluntly forcing your way through puzzles, and then the characters have a dialogue of pointing out the obvious for 5 minutes, and then you're back puzzle solving with no indication as how you're supposed to go about doing anything. Just my observation so far about how this game is designed. I'm gonna see what the Steam community has to say about this. People have made a bunch of different guides in different languages this game, including, like, multiple guides are in Russian for some reason. I don't know why this game would attract a Russian fan base of all languages, considering the game itself doesn't have Russian language support. The number of eyes could be related somehow, but let me go ahead and glance at a walkthrough here real quick. Wait, is this all considered a side quest as far as the game is concerned? I noticed that the timestamps in this video hint that we're just doing a side quest right now. Is this not even like the main story of the game that we're doing? Is this not actually important to the plot? Because if it's not, that's ridiculous. After all that I've done with the lockpicking and everything. Oh, that's a pretty good observation, I guess, based on the eyes. I'm gonna see what this guy's doing right now to, I thought that hitting the paintings in a certain order would trigger some sort of event, but maybe not. Can't even tell what this guy's doing in the video right now. Oh, no, wait, he did something magical. What was that? What did he do? What order was that? Four, one, two, three. That wasn't it. 4, 1, 2. That was the sequence? That seems random, like incredibly random. Like there doesn't seem to be any logic behind what just happened. Like literally just trial and error. And there you go, there's a special thing, and again, I don't see any logic behind the order that I just did. It's not like an ascending or descending order of cats or anything like that. We were supposed to repair BBX, but then the cats brought us out here, so I thought this was like main story. Gift for Jenny. Mrs. Perry's gift for Jenny's birthday, beautifully wrapped. Who is Jenny? Is the gift a key to her diary? That's quite a thing to give somebody for a birthday gift. Alright, maybe the safe code is completely unrelated then to the paintings. It might just be the code as written in the diary. He might be somewhere in the house, so I literally have it right here, dude. Alright. 2128, 0421. I was feeling a bit upset when I saw you off at the door. They're saying the robots are becoming more determined lately, so the government is getting tougher and stricter, and the parade might be stopped. But you told me... But you told me the robots' actions are justified, as those with consciousness and knowledge deserve more than being treated as simple machines. That they should be given the same rights as a human being. You hugged me and left. I almost called your name to make you stay, but I know I should support your decision. I was waiting for you with lunch ready, but the police came instead. My world became dark when they asked me to identify your body. Soon I saw you in the morgue. I knew it was you even though your hair, your face, and your clothes were all covered in blood. I wish I was wrong. My love, my world, I can't believe you were murdered by those cold and heartless machines. I will never forget what they have done. Alright, so I assume this is her husband who passed away and she was killed by robots? And that last entry was 21/28/04/21. Oh, well, the cat's left decoy evidence by leaving blood on the window panes. Was that the details of that entry? Was that recorded in the... Yeah, we can see if that number was related in any way to the code. Alright, so I'll try 0421 or 2128. And that was it. Alright, the date that her husband passed. It looks like Mrs. Perry's hatred for robots didn't extend to electronic appliances. According to her schedule, the only guest she had yesterday was a little girl named Jenny. Jenny? An electronic diary shows that the visitor yesterday was a little girl named Jenny. Was Jenny the one who killed her? Why don't you love me, Jenny? She's pushing for that mayoral candidate. Alright, it seems like that Jenny thing was the only relevant clue here. Do I have all the gears that I need for this? Ooh, Vug is Jenny. I agree. I'm also confused about this. We've never seen a Jenny so far. Is this first gear right here the actual first gear? I don't know. It does fit in that first spot, but so does this one. Yeah, I know I'm only able to connect the whole gear chain, but I at least got these few moving. Okay, that one is not where it needs to be. Oh, what if I remove this one right here? Alright, this gets moving. Alright. 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 Yeah. Alright. Clues. Jenny. Who's Jenny, dude? Who's Jenny? Dude, is that Jenny right there? That's Jenny, isn't it? Entertain a guest with some fruit tea. Two of them seen have an argument for... What? An argument? Oh my god, dude. Jenny. It was totally Jenny. Beat her over the head with a candlestick. Unbelievable. How could Jenny do such a thing? And the robot dumped the body? Rude. Unbelievable. Why would it do that? That robot must have been in conspiracy with Jenny. I got an achievement. First crime scene. More like Jenny crime scene. The candlestick that was the murder weapon was taken away from the crime scene, and it's highly likely that the murderer has destroyed it. I'll have to let the police investigate this further. Crime scene investigation is almost complete. I wonder if that little guest was Jenny. I need to tell Royd to bring her in for questioning. Jenny. Something suspicious about the robot, too. I need Royd's authorization to carry out an internal core investigation. Alright, the game is saving. Alright, well, it's about 10 o'clock here, and that's kind of my my limit for tonight. So we'll end off stream here. Having gotten the story moving a little bit, we've done some investigations. We discovered this is kind of a murder mystery game, which is not really where it seemed to be going in the first stream, but we're deep into this murder mystery right now. We need to learn more about Jenny, but we'll save the investigation of Jenny for the next stream. In the meantime, let me see if there's anybody we can raid tonight. Thank you, RM Porter. It's nice to have you join us for this stream. Hope you enjoy watching this game. This is typically the sort of stuff I play in my channel. It's just more obscure indie games, like, where some people, well, I mean, I do play mainstream stuff too. Like, I played like a bunch of Mario games in the past. I play Animal Crossing time to time with Grace. But a lot of what I do is just more obscure indie games from like indie bundles that I have, or just games that I've come across in recommendations. I think that's how I came across this game, because I have it on Steam and not on like some sort of itch.io bundle. Let's see, let me look at the games that I have in like my categories on Twitch. There's somebody playing a short hike, but it's a German streamer, so I'm not gonna rate somebody who's not streaming primarily in English. Oh, I should add a Chicory to my followed categories, actually. Let me do that real quick, just so I can know when people are streaming Chicory, and I can consider those people for raid streams. Alright, well, I have followed Chicory, but nobody is playing it right now. Noodlebox is live, and he's playing a randomizer of Pokemon Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon. Is Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon, is that... I'm so lost on the more recent Pokemon games. Is that also on the 3DS? Like, is it kind of like the follow-up to Sun and Moon, which... You know, like there's Black and White 2 and... Is this 3DS? I'm looking at the graphics of it. I don't know if this is a 3DS or like a Switch game or something. I honestly don't know. But he has a lot of Magikarps on his stream right now, and I like that, so I think we'll raid Noodlebox. Let me get a fish emote real quick. Alright, we are going to raid Noodlebox, who's an Australian streamer who seems to play a lot of like Nintendo games like Pokemon and Kirby and such. And our raid message is going to be Carp Carp Carp. Let's see, noodle box with no E at the end of noodle. Alright, so thank you to those who joined for today's stream of Tales of the Neon Sea. I will probably continue the stream throughout the rest of the week, like maybe tomorrow, maybe Friday as well. Won't be continuing over the weekend because I don't usually stream on weekends anyway, and also I'm going to Tokyo this weekend, and that's going to be a lot of fun, so I'll be out for the weekend and people can hear about the adventures next week, and I'm sure Grace will talk about it a lot too because she's coming with as well. So yeah, I'll see everybody very soon for more of this Tales of the Neon Sea. We'll get down to the mystery. We'll investigate Jenny next time. So thank you everybody for watching, and today's raid message is going to be Carp Carp Carp. See you next time. Carp Carp Carp.